Hello, I'm Matt from Ludo.Chrono, and today I'm going to give you an overview of Cosmic Factory. So Cosmic Factory is a tile placement game in real time for 2 to 6 players, ages 10 and up, and it plays for around 30 minutes. So in this game, you're going to want to create a galaxy, and this galaxy, you're going to try to arrange it so that it makes star clusters, planet clusters of the same color, because making big clusters is going to award you points on your victory point track, and you're going to have different scores. So you're going to have one for each type of planet and your star score. And at the end of the game, at the end of the 5 rounds of the game, you're going to basically look at your lowest score and score it and add it up to your star score, and this is going to be your final score. So you're going to have to balance the different star types and planet types. So how do you play Cosmic Factory? Well, a round is basically made up of 3 phases. First, you're going to draft the tiles, then you're going to arrange your galaxy in real time, and then you're going to score up the points. So how do we do that? Basically, we are going to be dealt a hand face down of 9 tiles. I will draft 3, pass 3 to the next player. So for example, I'm going to take this, and this, pass on to the next player. They do that, and I would end up with 9 tiles. So with 3 players, I would have 3 tiles belonging to each starting hand. And I would then end up with 9 tiles. When I select tiles, and I have already selected tiles, I may not look at the tiles I have already selected. This is really important. Then once we have done that, the building round may start. We're going to flip the send timer, and every player is going to play at the same time on that send timer. So we are going to make up our galaxies. So for example, I'm going to do, ooh, this is interesting. Like I'm going to do big clusters, so I have to arrange that as quick as possible, obviously. So like so, oh, this is better that way. And finally this. So I have made my cluster, and once I'm happy with it, I may take one of the bonus tiles here. If I take the bonus tile, I may not touch at my galaxy again. If I take a bonus tile, I'm taking a bet that I have the biggest cluster of planets of that color. So basically that's how it works. And when the send timer is expired, or when everyone is happy with their galaxy, you're going to basically score the points. And you're going to score points according to the charts that we have on our player boards. We have different charts for every color of clusters. The green, the luscious verdant planets are going to award you points different than the ice planets or the desertic planets. So for example, I have like one cluster here. It is separated. This one doesn't belong because it's separated by an asteroid path. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green planets. I'm going to look at the chart. If I have 6 to 8 planets, I'm going to score 3 points. 1, 2, 3 with the green token, the green pawn. And this is really important because you want to build up all 3 tracks, and you're going to do that for every cluster. So for example, the blue cluster here is different. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to look. 2 to 4 planets is worth 2 points. So blues are a bit rarer, but it scores differently. And then this one, 2 to 3, is worth 2 points as well. Then we have the stars. So my star pattern here is, my asteroid pattern is not great, because you try to make the longest asteroid path. And in this case, I have 2 tiles that are linked together. Had I done it a bit differently, like so, I would have like 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. And 4 tiles would be worth 1 point. And we score the asteroid path with the star token. So if a player has taken up a bonus tile, we are going to look if he has the biggest cluster of colors of that planet of that color. So in this case, I have like, let's imagine I have the biggest cluster of green planets. I'm going to score an additional 3 points. If I didn't, I would lose 2 points. Then all of the bonus tokens are put back together once the players have scored their galaxies. Everything is going to be put back into the bag, and we move on to another round. So now there's something I didn't tell you about the rounds, and these are the chaos cards. And they are very important. At the start of every round, you're going to flip one. And it's going to give you an extra rule that may be simple, that may allow you to score points in a different fashion. So for example, this one about constellation, it's going to award you points with clusters like so, clusters of constellations, of stars, and not only asteroids. Or you may have the gift. Gift is going to basically have you make a galaxy for your left neighbor, and you're going to score the galaxy of your right neighbor. So it's going to mess up the game entirely. You have a lot of different cards, of different chaos cards, and you're going to have a surprise every time you flip one. So once you have passed your 5 rounds, let's imagine I am there, I'm going to score my lowest point and add my star rating. So for example, I have like 21 points plus 10 for my star rating, 31 points, and this is my final score. And then the highest score among the players is going to win. That's it. You know almost everything there is to know about Cosmic Factory. So this is a game about balancing the different planets and the different drafting phases. But you have to do that on a cent timer, so this gets hectic. Plus, you have those chaos cards that make a difference. So now, bye-bye, and see you on LudoChrono.